Som?
Som.
Pô. Ah, tá. Era isso que eu precisava. Vamos lá, rapaziada. Voltando novamente. Cezão Gamer para mais uma live. Hoje a live é de Alan Wake, edição Deluxe. Rapaziada, sempre tive muita vontade de jogar esse jogo. O jogo, pelo que eu via nas gameplays no YouTube, é um jogo sensacional. E quero jogar. E todos os jogos que eu tiver a fim de jogar e eu quiser zerar, eu vou transmitir. Tá? O carro-chefe aqui é EAFC 26. Nós estamos no final de temporada, entendeu? E entre um jogo ou outro, a gente vai tentar brincar aí de uns jogos diferentes, tá? Pode ser que eu faça até uma série, jogos que eu sempre quis jogar. Mas enfim, o Cezão tá aqui, vamos começar essa história sensacional, tá? Espero que vocês gostem. Essa aqui eu vou até o final. Comprei a edição Deluxe para poder vir vem com as DLCs e vem também linkado com um jogo que eu sou apaixonado, que é Control, da Jess Faden. Acho que ela aparece aí nesse jogo também. Mais um motivo para eu querer jogar esse jogo demais. Devo fazer uma série de Control, vou ver também. Às vezes não, só falo do jogo. Só faço um videozinho no YouTube pincelando. Mas rapaziada, é isso. Sem mais delongas, vamos esse jogaço que eu tô a fim de jogar. Tudo que foi adquirido, ó. Novo conteúdo disponível, expansão Night Springs, expansão The Lake House, armas novas, uma lamparina e algumas vestimentas. Edição Deluxe já adquirida. Novo jogo, expansões, opções, cosméticos e créditos. Rapaziada, eu vou pro novo jogo. Deixa eu ver aqui cosméticos. Padrão, quebra-vento. Vamos ver padrão. Suéter padrão. Visual de espingarda de cano cerrado. Padrão, edição Deluxe. Só o cabo ali, né? É mais trabalhado, né? Traje Alan Wake. Traje de celebridade. Traje clássico. Vamos manter o padrão. Visual do revólver. Visual de espingarda de cano. Vamos usar a edição Deluxe, né? Já que a gente tá com essa moralzinha, né? Edição Deluxe. O restante pode seguir. Opções. Intensidade visual do vampiro de terror. Tá, aqui a gente não precisa mexer muito em muita coisa. Correr no L3, esquivar no L1. Interagir no X. Mirar no L2. Atirar no R2. Recarregar, lanterna. Intensificar a lanterna R1. É isso, rapaziada. Novo jogo. Normal. Vou falar menos agora pra gente poder acompanhar.
We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story. In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
Meu Deus. Parece ala. Uma presinha na barriga. O que eu tô indo? Tô tudo certo. Vamos esperar bem, então. Fazer esse ser humano, né? O ser humano faz isso outro. Caraca. Eu gostei, tá? Acho que até me respirar agora. Eu não gosto de jogos dessa produtora da Remedy.
Hey, kiddo. How are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom,
Night
it's
Springs.
so good.
No spoilers! I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo. Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up. Here we are. Cauldron Lake.
Time to get to work. A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map.
Retorno 1. Retorno 1. Convite. Objetivos. 2. Vá à cena do crime. Ache os policiais.
Swallowed up by the trees.
Pô, cara. Já
me ganhou, hein? Acha o mapa. Pitleiro. Estacionamento. Serra do Pé do Corvo. Orla do Cauldron Lake. Lago Cauldron. Falar pra vocês que me animou de eu mexer no boneco com analógico e o boneco já não correr, o boneco andar. Isso eu acho maneiro. Tem a caminhada, pô. Você tá vendo? Aqui, tá andando. Porra, tá correndo que nem porra. Tira a realidade da parada.
Hey, over here. Hey there. Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, Federal agents right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton? But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
Tell them about the heart.
I was getting to that, Thornton. Well, we reckon there are some, organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, but you know, inside.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
He's not looking. Tell him I'm here. Wait me. I'll show him around.
They got it, Thornton.
Encontra o policial Thornton.
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly. I need to think through the facts of the case.
Você pode acessar o quadro de casos dentro do lugar mental.
The Mind Place. My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head. The facts are on the board. Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
O quadro de casos é uma técnica mental que permite que Saga analise pistas e avance na investigação. Você pode usar R para se movimentar. L2 e R2 para dar zoom. L para mover o cursor. Você agora pode explorar livremente o quadro de casos ou pressionar bola para sair. Vamos ver. Vítimas. Todas as vítimas dadas como desaparecidas em 2010, sem outros pontos em comum. A vítima foi dada como desaparecida em 2010, encontrada em 2012, enterrada com uma cova rosa. Encontrada em Cauldron Lake 2018, sem alguns órgãos predadores, o estado do corpo não bate com 8 anos dentro de um lago. Encontrada há 2 semanas, ferimento no peito, foi considerada a causa da morte. Tatuagens no corpo estão elegíveis. Pequena diferença nos homicídios. Inchaço é a única coisa em comum entre os corpos, mas não é a causa da morte. Traumatismo no tórax, exposição pós-mortem. A água. Hematomas em pulsos e pernas. 2 vítimas tinham hematomas. Alguma amarra corria o cinto? A vítima mais recente morreu de traumatismo grave no tórax, condizente com a vítima de 2018. Difícil confirmar devido às condições do corpo. Todos os corpos apresentaram inchaço. Perfil do assassino. A vítima número 3 estava coberta de tatuagens elegíveis. A mensagem do assassino talvez ou sua arte. Exceto por terem desaparecido em 2010, as vítimas aparentemente não têm nada em comum. O assassino pode ser o esportista ou o caçador. É isso aí, tá aberto. E vambora. Quadro de casos.
I see you're already hard at work, Anderson.
Visitas ao lugar mental não pausam o jogo, então
We're just
cuidado
getting
com
started.
ameaças nas
Let's
proximidades.
head down the hill to the crime scene.
Não pausam o jogo.
Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Mm-hmm. Real funny, Anderson.
Escadinha descendo os degraus. Muito bom. Muito bom, Remedy.
Stairs are out. You okay to jump down?
I'm not that old.
Mirror Peak. Pico do espelho. Mirror Peak. A prodigiosa montanha ao longe é justamente Mirror Peak, o icônico símbolo acima de Cauldron Lake. Vista do ângulo certo, a beleza dela se reflete na superfície tranquila do lago. Um reflexo invertido glorioso. Maneiro.
Fucking nature. Gives me a headache. There's too much sky.
Caraca, rabugento pra caraca. Excesso de céu. Bonito o gráfico.
Not a bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
Damn. Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
Can I make it, Mulligan?
Mercado Cauldron Lake.
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you. So, FBI, huh? That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob.
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
What? Those are real? You guys hiring?
He's joking.
Let's just see this body, shall we?
Now this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. Now, he didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay, let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders? Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic.
Seta para cima permite que Saga veja as pistas. As pistas ativas. Você pode selecionar a imagem principal com X e colocá-la no quadro de casos. Tá aqui. apertar o X. Pistas. Seta pra cima.
Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
A inclusão de uma imagem principal no quadro de casos dá início a uma nova linha de investigação. Outro corpo foi encontrado no bosque perto de Bright Falls. Momento perfeito? Preciso ver se tem ligação com os assassinatos que estamos aqui para investigar. Quando uma imagem principal é colocada, vai gerar uma nova pergunta. É possível ver as metas no quadro de casos nos seus objetivos. Metas: investigue a cena do crime. Você agora pode explorar livremente o quadro de casos ou sair para concluir seu objetivo. Condiz com assassinatos anteriores? Você pode obter pistas do corpo para avançar na investigação. Vambora.
The killer left the heart right next to the body.
Ele deixou o coração bem ao lado do corpo.
Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down. Inside stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed.
A princípio, dá até uma certa facilidade que eles mesmos. Vamos lá, quadro de casos. Vou botar as fotos. É possível colocar pistas recém-descobertas na pergunta aberta. Correio de carga usado para prender a vítima. O hematoma indica que a vítima estava viva ao ser contida, condiz com outros casos. Coração achado perto do corpo da vítima. Aqui ou embaixo? Ela dá o jeito dela. Porra.
Nope.
Não o quê? Por que não tá indo? Olha a volta.
Heart removed from chest, strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind.
Gráfico.
More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about.
As pistas solucionaram a pergunta aberta e desbloquearam uma nova dedução. Conforme você avançar na investigação, novas perguntas serão desbloqueadas, atualizando seus objetivos. Vítima, assassinos. Você pode pressionar triângulo para conferir os objetivos atualizados. Investiga a cena do crime, descubra mais sobre a vítima, descubra mais sobre o assassino. Agora você pode explorar livremente o quadro de caso ou sair para obter pistas novas.
Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here. Multiple people were here. Multiple killers?
Tinha mesmo.
someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over. Was it for a camera? Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here, waiting.
Um quadro de Cássio, não acabo perdendo isso. Vários conjuntos de pegada. Não é aqui. Onde é que eu colo isso?
Footprints indicating multiple killers. Quite the party.
Mais de um agressor presente. Cena bagunçada, crime passional, premeditado. No espaço de pingente, você equipa pingente para aprimorar a habilidade de saga. Você pode equipar pingente nesse espaço. Pistola oficial da FBI, semi automático com coice fraco. Poder de parada moderada. Esse que eu queria saber os objetivos. Descubra mais sobre a vítima, descubra mais sobre o assassino. Cartucho.
Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was
Nightingale.
FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale. Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
So you knew our victim?
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here.
I bet there's more to that story.
But no happy ending.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago, 2010.
Same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
I think that's everything. For now, at least.
Mm-hmm. Anything clicking yet?
Not sure. Need to think about it.
Eu confiava na leitura de Key sobre os outros. Parece que nossa vítima não era mentalmente estável.
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago.
História da vítima Robert Nightingale, ex-agente da FBI, saúde mental questionável no momento do desaparecimento. Viajando esse lugar, tomando uma gelada enquanto esperava a vítima.
They planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now? Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together.
Você pode usar o perfil dentro do lugar mental de Saga para entrar na cabeça de suspeitos e vítimas. Pessoa desaparecida.
Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder.
Sinistro. Olha que investigador é assim.
Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Like the switch, it goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something.
Tem mais alguma coisa? Perfil e a vítima. Acho que ficou faltando alguma coisa? Deixa eu ver aqui. A vítima veio do Cauldron Lake. Consigo sentir que Nightingale veio do lago, mas por que agora, depois de 13 anos? Onde ele esteve? Putz, virou. Deixa eu ver aqui.
Up from the lake that's not a lake.
Ah,
It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
você já falou.
This mug always cheers me up.
Já perfilei já. Investigue a cena do crime e confira a margem do lago.
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow. Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Okay, well, I'll just wait here.
Cara braba, hein? Investigação.
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake.
Essa produtora é
Probably
muito
looking
brava,
for
tá?
shelter. Safety.
Remedy.
They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Mm-hmm. Lots of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find.
I didn't know trees got that big. Gives me the creeps.
You need to get out more. It is kind of creepy, though. There's a piece of paper on the ground. Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales? They come out from under the boulder.
It makes no sense.
É mesmo. Não faz sentido, pô. Que loucura é essa?
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Mm-hmm. Like a manuscript. Page of story. Killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading the words. These words felt like a message. Someone knew they were here, someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept, even if they knew it would end up hurting them?
Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us.
Vamos voltar pro lugar mental. Mapa. Que ele atravessou uma rocha não faz sentido.
I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense.
Muitos mistérios não têm sentido. Fazemos perguntas erradas. O assassino está nos observando? Vambora. Está nos observando. Admirando os seus.
The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale, gone missing here 13 years ago. Now he had suddenly turned up, only to be murdered in a brutal ritual on the very day of their arrival. And then there was the page. This page, the first page that they had found, not the last. The first step down into terrifying depths. Secret truths trembling beyond the threshold. Reading the words, these words, felt like a message. Was a message. Someone knew they were here. What they were doing. Someone playing a game with them. Leading them on. An invitation. How could they not accept? The sheer audacity of this impossible mystery presented to them. Even if they knew it would end up hurting them.
We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what.
Se empacar, não saber como avançar, não esqueça de conferir seu lugar mental. Deixa eu voltar lá nisso.
Hey, you made it back. Good. I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
Cadê? Nightingale tem algo escondido dentro de si.
Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside.
Descobri tudo que perdi aqui. Preciso levar o corpo para ser examinado na cidade. Provavelmente nem foi no lago.
Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Ah, não deu pra ir no lago.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure. But the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Thanks.
Go to Bright Falls.
Let's get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod? For a camera? To record A snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
To stuff in something for us to find.
The Federal Bureau of Control? That's a new one. Toxic volcanic gas, huh?
Deve ser o departamento obscuro, só aparece pra casos estranhos.
Well, what's so unusual about volcanic
É
gas?
o do Control, departamento do Control. Da Jeff Payday. Ai, papai. Cadê você, papai? Porra.
Here we are. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner.
Bright Falls. Eu comprei pão.
I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery. Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town. The diner's just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
Bright Falls, Washington.
Just how much coffee have you had today, Charlie?
Don't know, don't care. How much have you had? Not enough. That's all right. Never enough coffee.
Not to toot my own horn, but I am pretty darn sure
Oh,
our
dear.
float will be the belle of the ball at this year's Deer Fest. Just a few more days. Let me guess. The FBI. Welcome to Bright Falls. It's nice to have you here. I got you both some coffee. Oh, it's Washington's finest.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Breaker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourself. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time. We've looked through the case files you sent over, Sheriff. Have you had many people besides the known victims go missing?
Sure. But it slowed down ever since Call for Light was fast enough.
Yes.
missing person cases spiked around 2010.
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay? What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree, the cult of the tree, cult of the tree." Oh, and then we found her. The whole thing was terrifying. That's all.
The cult of the tree. What are the Bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree bag, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists.
Pô, ela não descobre isso. Ela quase que adivinha, pô. Ela sabe que é um colar.
The Bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the rider fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with a murder. They were telling the truth. We're dealing with an organized group of killers, not a lone serial killer. I need to know more about the Cult of the Tree if I'm going to shut them down.
Estão escondendo os rostos, não se estabeleceram bastante para operar abertamente. Relação com a festa do Ciervo.
So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Told you not to keep that thing to me.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Like we'd even dream of missing dear friends.
Oh, God. Saga! Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe. I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl. How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you? I don't know what you're talking about. It's me, silly. Rose. You know me.
I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl?
She drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird you don't remember.
How do you know I have a daughter?
Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time.
No. You're mistaking me for someone else.
If you say so.
All set? My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go.
Acho que é aquele moleque do Quantum Break.
I got a lead.
Eu acho.
Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree.
A murder cult. Fuck.
Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
Played some D&D back in the day. Wizard was always my favorite class.
Morning, Sheriff. Looks like you have some guests.
Ah, morning, Ted. Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
Hey, what do you know about that waitress from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been. Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. But it's best not to take it personally.
O cara anda que nem xerife velho, mano. E é novo. Mas foi.
Yep, in the morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
Oh, this is the Bright Falls Sheriff.
Report, Sheriff.
I'll be right with you, sir.
Yep. Just here to pay my ticket. Whenever you're ready to take my money.
Hey. Agent?
Era pra fechar a porta? Fechei.
So we share a morgue with the funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem, though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week, but you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
Something about morgues. They always cheer me up.
I can't say I feel the same.
He's joking.
Okay. Let's take a look at our patient. I'll start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination. What was the cause of death? What other clues can the body give me? The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem. It doesn't add up. There's writing on here. Can't make it out.
Writing? How'd they manage that?
This looks like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy. Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
Aha. They did leave something inside his chest. Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us.
O corpo foi preparado, pronto para ser examinado. Espero que possa trazer respostas de verdade.
Makes sense.
Causa da morte, peito aberto. Como eu suspeitava, parece que algo foi colocado lá. Parece que Nightingale exigiu antes de ser contido. Essa é uma tatuagem, está borrada demais para ver.
Text is smudged.
Texto borrado, parece invertido.
Heart can't have been marked before removal.
Tatuagem no coração como os assassinos tiveram tempo. Não faz sentido.
There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there?
Olho sem vida. Sem a luva, minha querida.
It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on.
Ele mesmo.
We found these kinds of pages.
O cara faz monte de jogo.
To this case. I have them right here.
Aí não, né? Aí é loucura. E aparecer aquele cara, parece que é do departamento de defesa, lá do departamento do DFC, do Control.
He can't see me in the light. My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back.
Refúgio vão restaurar a sua saúde, parte da sua saúde. Se você sair ou atacar de um refúgio durante o combate, ele ficará indisponível temporariamente.
Go!
Vai pra onde, porra? E aí, rapaziada, o que vocês acharam dessa loucura de Alan Wake? A loucura, caraca, brabo, rapaziada, brabo, gostei demais, rapaziada. Deixa eu ver que horas tem, ver se dá pra continuar mais um pouquinho. 7h33, deixa eu jogar mais um pouquinho. São mais 8 horas, 8h30 no máximo.
He didn't have a heart, but he still got up. The page predicted all of it. It helped me fight him.
He just disappeared? What the hell is going on here?
We need to figure that out if we're gonna do anything about it. Somehow we need to make sense of this. Right before things got crazy, Sheriff Breaker just vanished.
Maybe the sheriff knew more than he was letting on.
He seemed anxious, like he dreaded what was coming. One more mystery. There's no rational explanation to what we just saw.
I'd love to blame this on mass hallucination caused by inhaling volcanic gas, but we both know that's bullshit. This was supernatural.
Well, I'm glad you were the one to say it. Now we can figure out a way forward. The victim of a ritualistic murder turns into a monster. Is there a connection?
Looks to me like the cult of the tree is performing rituals to create monsters.
Maybe. We need to start with learning this cult's goal, their purpose.
There's one of the pages on the floor.
These pages are important. Breaker dropped one before he disappeared.
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. A ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster. The autopsy room was a mess, like a bomb had gone off. Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her under the light, lurched past her. The Taken could not see into bright light. The light hurt them, hurt the darkness in them, made them vulnerable. I flick the switch, it goes click. Show me the clicker, lights are off, but somebody's home. Hemingway brought you here, witch. Get out of my house, Nightingale shouted. A wave of terror crashed through Saga's head. The awful truth. Nightingale had no heart in his chest, but here he was, killing a monster. The world had lurched out of balance. You found yourself trapped on the far side of the mirror.
That's not right.
think, Saga.
The heart is gone too. Did the fucker take it with him?
I can't force it open. Miss you, kiddo. I'll be home soon. If only the rest of the Bureau knew what a softy Casey is. My first ever prank on Casey. A true classic. Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he... A dead man turned into a monster. Light as a way to fight him. Pages predicting the future? There's no rational explanation. This is the case we must solve. The page places Nightingale back at Cauldron Lake. Calls him a Taken. We need to head over there, stop him, before anyone else gets hurt.
Okay.
We heard gunshots. Y'all okay?
Did you get spooked by the bodies?
Sheriff Breaker disappeared. Nightingale turned into some sort of a monster, and there are offices down. You two handle things here. We need to get back to Cauldron Lake immediately.
Fuck me. That's terrible. We'll do what we can, man.
But that's crazy, right, Thornton? Nightingale's heart was missing. How could he do anything? He's dead.
They're a fine pair.
Hello.
Nightingale and his cult are dangerous. We need to be prepared in case things escalate more than they already have. Can you call it in, Casey?
A smart choice, Anderson. Yeah, Agent Casey here. Yeah. We need backup. The Bright Falls case. Whoever you can spare. ASAP. Think we'll actually find Nightingale at the lake?
The pages haven't been wrong yet.
We can't assume the person writing these pages isn't playing us.
I agree. But it's our best lead. This is the same symbol as that cult necklace.
Not exactly hiding in the shadows, are they?
Rinse and repeat. Clock out, get a beer.
I need to come clean, Anderson. I know why Nightingale was here 13 years ago. He was chasing a writer, Alan Wake.
Tammy mentioned him. She's writing a book on his disappearance.
You know the detective character from his books, Alex Casey.
Yeah, I've heard the jokes at the office. Cold case Casey. Murder case Casey. Sorry.
Ha. It's the same name, similar job. It's the first thing anyone thinks of. It annoyed me, but that was it. Then, 10 years ago, I started getting strange letters in the mail. Fragments of prose describing murders. You've heard the stories about what happened in New York. Some of it, at least. Bodies started to pile up. It was a murder cult. Turns out the fragments sent to me were from the crime books of Alan Wake. The cult was copycatting the murders from the books. In their heads, they were performing a ritual to bring Wake back. Their imagined prophet. After that case, I started looking into Wake's disappearance on the side.
And you thought this case might be connected to him? His name does keep popping up.
I just wanted you to have all the facts.
Next time, give them to me before we find ourselves in the middle of a horror story. The page says Nightingale's in something called an overlap. Need to figure out exactly what that means.
I'm happy I'm not in charge of this mess.
Thanks. Let's start looking for Nightingale where he was killed. The writer of these pages knows what will happen. Because they're behind this, or because they can see what's coming. Impossible things are happening here. A world operating on different rules. I need to understand this strange logic. To see the clues. To solve the case. I've been thinking more about the cult of the tree. What sort of cult refers to themselves as a cult?
In my experience, they don't.
We're not seeing the full picture yet.
Hey, hello there. How are you folks doing?
Those restricted area signs don't do a damn thing, huh?
Hello. Saga Anderson. Are you two supposed to be here?
I'm Ilmo Koskela. Fantastic to meet you. And yes, Stephen here hired me to show him through the woods. He's in town on important government business. Fixing this impressive piece of hardware.
I work for the FBC, ma'am. I'm authorized to be here.
And I bet you two are here about that murder. Nasty stuff. How's it going?
What is this thing?
It's just a monitoring station, ma'am. The Federal Bureau of Control checks volcanic activity and air toxicity levels. No need to worry, though. It's mostly for research purposes.
That's one gorgeous weather saga. Looks Nordic. I bet a family member made it.
Stephen, we're investigating a murder that occurred nearby. What can you tell me about your bureau?
Nothing that isn't classified, I'm afraid. But I don't know anything about a murder. Operations here are run by a different department. I'm just here to make some repairs. The wiring on this thing frays every couple months.
Yep, that's the raccoons. They grow real big here with teeth like you wouldn't believe. Can't gnaw right through a garbage can.
How did you hear about the murder, Ilmo? Do you know anything that could help us?
People tend to tell me things. The Koskela brothers are kind of a household name around here. Speaking of, if you're looking for some fun, stop by Watery. Just down the road from Bright Falls, there's our Coffee World amusement park. There's sauna ja vihta. And we offer a variety of guided tours, hunting, fishing, hiking, whatever strikes your fancy. You name it, we probably got it.
My mother made this sweater for me. How do you know?
I knew it. My mom used to knit those sweaters for me and my brother. Watery, my hometown, was founded by Finnish immigrants. So between your name and the sweater, I figured your family might be from Finland too. Suomi, Finland. Ulla, Karjalan piirakka.
Close. My mom's family is from Sweden originally. I don't know much about them beyond that. The sweater is just something to remember her by. Thank you. I need to head out. Let's get to the murder site, Casey.
What'd you find there, Stephen?
Nothing. Just something that shouldn't be here.
A lot of things about this case keep bothering me. But one thing feels really off. Breaker's disappearance. I don't get the feeling Nightingale was responsible.
He was about to give you more of those pages. Something didn't want us to have them? Or was protecting him from Nightingale? Spontaneous combustion? I don't know. Not the kind of disappearance we normally solve. Our crime scene's drowning. I never minded rain. Feels like home.
No sign of Nightingale. But the page did place him at Cauldron Lake, in an overlap. So how do we follow him there?
Maybe something around here will tell us.
After we find Nightingale, what then? I've never arrested a monster.
I've watched you arrest plenty of monsters, Anderson.
You know what I mean. Monsters. Light worked against him at the morgue. That might be the only way to stop him from hurting anyone else. Monsters? Overlaps? Rituals? What do you make of all of this?
The killers are usually the ones performing the ritual, not the detective. Acting out their sick fantasy. They may be trying to get you involved, forcing you into their twisted world.
But with dead men coming alive, the word ritual starts to have more weight behind it. We need to look around. Learn what this ritual is. We've seen this symbol before.
Good eye.
Bare feet. Nightingale. I'll see where these footprints lead. Can you comb through the crime scene one more time, KC? Just in case?
On it. If anything comes up, I'll radio you.
The tracks lead into the water. Where'd you go from here? I can feel something. A presence. Nightingale isn't far. These aren't the same tracks that were here before. They're headed into the tree, not out of it. My flashlight burned the dark stuff away. It was covering another page.
The fuse was in place. Saga stepped into the witch's hut. Inside, a bright light. There were objects that stood out to Saga, as if the light had manifested them.
The witch's hut. Okay. I trust the pages to lead me to the overlap. The cult of the tree is behind these murders. This case just became much more complicated. I'll need to start a new file. But it's my first cult case. Exciting. Think, Saga. Light is the key. To stay safe. But for something more to be revealed as well. I need to find the witch's hut. I know Nightingale is somewhere around Cauldron Lake.
The tree was a threshold. This place and the dark place. You're in over your head. Next stop, Caldera Street Station.
The threshold. Like a doorway. Leading to Nightingale. It's somehow connected to a tree. Witch's ladle? This is the witch's hut.
Anderson, thought I saw something in the woods. Probably just a deer, but I'm gonna check it out.
Okay. I found another page. Following up on a lead. Keep checking in.
Roger.
This fuse is busted. This one looks good. People should really stop littering, though.
Is that a kid's lunchbox? An Alex Casey movie lunchbox. Casey hates the endless jokes about coincidentally having the same name as a fake detective.
He hates those cheesy crime books, but he really hates the movies. Another page. Making progress.
The image of the witch in the sign. Saga addressed the witch. The smudged line on the heart. The second part recited from memory. I brought you the heart, witch. Show me the terror. Saga pushed the heart through the hole in the sign.